Well, I've invited family law attorney, legal analyst, and child advocate Ariva Martin to weigh in. Ariva, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Dr. Phil.
Talk to us.
Yeah, you know, Dr. Phil, we've seen a lot of these cases, and you know when Indian children are involved, these cases are so complex. They can end up in tribal court, a state court, federal court. They can take years of litigation and even end up in the United States Supreme Court. You, Alley, and Waco have to get a lawyer. You can't do this on your own. This is a very complex area of the law. If you're telling us the truth, that Child Protective Services went out and closed their case because there wasn't neglect and abuse, I just don't see, Dr. Phil, a reason for these young adults to have their parental rights terminated. And absolutely, it's not clear that the grandparents would become the guardians or in any way responsible for this child. So, but you can't run. You can't run. You've got to go to court and face this. You've got to get an attorney, and that attorney will advise you about how to undo this mess. But one thing these grandparents can do, they can agree to terminate that guardianship. So you have an opportunity to make this right. You don't have to leave here today and continue to fight your kids in court. Just because that order is there doesn't mean that you can't do something proactive to reverse this and to let them have custody of their children, which at this point, it appears they deserve.
We want her to be
I want you to be a part of her life.
To be in her life.
We know
you both love her. We said it off the stage too.
Not
okay?
Me.
No, not to you. I haven't seen you. I haven't talked to you.
Well, you know my number.
You know what? Why would I get
What the hell have you got to do with this?
I've been there since she was born.
And you love her. You do. They have problems.
You're married to her. You're not his father.
No, never claimed to be.
You're not his father. You're just married to his mother, and not for very long. How long y'all been married?
Since December.
Since December.
Been together 6 years.
We've been together 6 years.
Well, what you need to do is support her.
That's what I'm
That's
doing,
what
sir.
he's doing.
You don't lecture them. That's not your role. That's not your role. You're getting out of your lane. You said something that I thought was interesting on page 47 of your pre-interview. I wrote it down. You said, and I quote, "I do not want to take the child away from her parents. I just want to be a grandmother that enjoys her and spoils her." That's a direct quote from you.
That's all I want her to be, is a grandmother, to spoil the grandchild.
But yet, you've taken a very different tact. You either want one or you want the other.
I was granted one. I just wanted visitation.
Well,
I was awarded the other.
we need to, well, it's up to you. It's not up to the court. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.